This is the stuffed hippo my cousin Christy gave me when I was very little. I've had it longer than I can remember. Christy was my first role model. I've always wished I could be more like her because she's pretty cool. She's not really my cousin. My dad's side of the family is really small, so we have a lot of adopted relatives. For the first 10 years of my life, I thought this was a sheep until one day I was looking for it and I asked my mom where the sheep Christy gave me was. And she was like, "What sheep?" And I said, "You know, the gray stuffed animal I've had for forever." And she said, "You mean the hippo Christy gave you?" And my world was turned upside down. I don't have any connections with Christy anymore, except for Facebook, but she's still important to me, and so the hippo is important to me, and I don't see me ever having a reason to get rid of it. Okay. This is my great-grandma Turner's locket. I received it after she died. The only reason I have it is because it's not really worth anything, because my grandma and her sister, my Aunt Elaine, already went through all her stuff and took what they wanted. So it's all I have of hers, but it's not really worth anything. It has her initials engraved on the front of it, and then a picture of both her daughters inside, my grandma and my Aunt Elaine, when they were babies. I don't really know why I've held on to it. I wasn't very close with my great-grandma. I do think, though, that its value is growing to me because my grandma is getting older and her health is getting bad, and it's going to be more important to me as it gets closer to facing her death to have a picture of her as a baby in her mother's locket. I got this from my Uncle David, who is not actually my uncle, but he is actually related. My sister and I have a really strange relationship with him because he would sporadically send us gifts and letters, but we never saw him because he was into drugs for a long time and he wasn't allowed to be. I've kept this music box for years, even though it's not very pretty, and I don't even know the song it plays, but it was always clear to me that it was important for him to keep that connection, so it became important to me because I appreciated that effort. This is one earring left from a pair of earrings that my friend Carrie made me for my 12th birthday. I was really excited that she made them, and when I pointed out that you could tell it was from notebook paper because of the blue lines you can see running through it, she got kind of offended, but I was just really excited about it. I don't know what happened to the other one, and I'm actually really surprised I still have this one. It's also really strange to me that this is all I have from her because she was my best friend for a long time, and she gave me lots of stuff. I think the earrings survived, though, because it's just easy to protect stuff when it fits in your jewelry box. I don't talk to Carrie very much anymore, but we are friends on Facebook. I received this pen as a graduation gift from my dad's astronomy friend, Dean. It's a space pen, meaning it's pressurized so you can write with it in space. I will never need a pressurized pen, but it's still awesome. Dean owns a telescope and other various astronomy stuff shop in Tucson, and has been really nice to everyone that comes his way who is interested in astronomy. My dad bought his telescope from him and all of his star books, and my mom bought a calendar from Dean every year as a stocking stuffer for my dad for Christmas. Every time my sister and I went to his shop, it seemed we got a new bag of glow-in-the-dark stars. And as soon as he heard I was graduating, he went right to the shelf and pulled this down for my dad to give to me. His generosity and love of sharing his passion was always inspiring to me, and so I've kept the pen. I will probably never see Dean again, but I still want to remember him. This is a puzzle ring my friend Nathan gave me when we were 14. It was put together when he gave it to me, and he warned me that it was really hard to put together and that I should leave it that way, but I was a brat and I took it apart anyways. I've always meant to figure out how to put it together, but I never have. I've held on to it anyways, even though I don't really have any contact with Nathan anymore. In fact, I really only knew him for the couple of summers that he was home from military school. But I've held on to it, so he was obviously important to me. We have no contact at all anymore. We're not even friends on Facebook. And I saw him one more time after I graduated from EAC, and it was really clear that we had nothing in common, but I still want to remember him.